Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me again, or if you're new here, hi, thank you for watching. I haven't done a sit down video in a while. Like, I've just been doing like little mini vlogs and stuff where I've been moving to London and like exploring, but I thought it'd be nice to sit down, have a little chat, and I thought I would just like kind of talk through some of the books that I've been reading recently and just give a review or kind of just chat about them and let you know what I thought. I've got these books here. These are like my most recent read. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, let's get started with the books. I'm going to go through in order of what I read. So the first one was Summer by Ali Smith, and I love Ali Smith. I have read so many of her books at this point, and this is the last in her quartet, like the seasonal quartet, and Summer was the last one. And I was trying to read them like each book in each season, so this was the last one that I read, and I just loved it. I loved how she actually like tied all the books together, because they're all separate stories but they intertwine and overlap, and in this one like she really pulls it all together. So I really recommend, to be fair, any of Ali Smith's books, but the quartet series is nice because there is some type of continuation. But I love her writing, and I am trying to work my way through all of her books at the moment, but she's just so creative with her writing, and a lot of her books either cover more than one character as the subject or different time periods, so it will go back and forth, or it will flip in between each characters, and she's just so clever. I just really love her, as you can probably tell. And anytime I go to a bookshop, I'm like always looking for her name to see if they have any of the books that I haven't read. But yeah, Summer by Ali Smith, highly recommend. The first one in the series is Autumn. You don't have to read them in order, but I think they, like I said, they do link, so I would recommend Ali Smith, Summer. If you've never read any of her books, please just give some of them a go. She's got quite a lot of short story books as well, so if you're in the mood for something like that, she's got quite a few. So yeah, that was the first one. The second one I read, so these are kind of like, I guess what I read maybe like August going into September, can't quite remember. Second one was Madonna in a Fur Coat, and I feel like this has kind of been doing the rounds on BookTok, TikTok, YouTube, whatever. It's been like very popular. An old book, but obviously it's just kind of resurfaced. So I was really excited to read it. I'd heard so many good reviews and everything about it, and I have to say I just didn't really enjoy it. I think I gave it like 2 or 3 stars. I'm really looking forward to it, and I like a classic and I like a modern classic, but I don't understand the hype, and I know that might be a bit controversial, but I did not understand it. It's from a man's perspective, and I just thought the way he kind of portrayed this woman, or like had the image of her in her head, it was very manic pixie girl and just like an imagined version of this woman rather than what she was actually like. And I guess maybe back when it was first written, I think it was the 1920s, sorry, maybe that might have been like a brand new kind of thing, but obviously nowadays we see so many tropes of like manic pixie girl and like the mysterious woman, and that's not my cup of tea. It took me a while to get into it, and then I did get into the actual story, but then by the end of it I was just like, yeah, I wouldn't have chosen to read it if I knew that, I guess. But I am glad I read it, and I didn't hate it. Like, I did not hate it at all. The battery on my camera died, but I'm back, and I think I was saying that it's a good short book to read. Even though I didn't love it, it was still alright. But that was my second book. The third book I read was Notes on Camp by Susan Sontag. I really want to read more of her work. This is actually the first book that I've read by her, and it was really good. Because it's such a short book, I thought it'd be nice to like annotate this one, so I've like underlined lots of bits throughout this book. That one is Art today is a new kind of instrument, an instrument for modifying consciousness and organising new modes of sensibility. It was very good, very nice pocket-sized book to read, and it's 2 of her essays, which is Notes on Camp, and the other one is One Culture and the New Sensibility. And it was really good. It's very interesting to read, and although she's talking about quite big concepts, it still felt digestible and like I could actually understand it. And again, I think because it's so short, it gave me that time to process it and understand it all. So I really liked this one, and hopefully I will read more of her books soon. This is probably my favourite book that I've read recently, and I don't have the sleeve on. It's a hardback of Ocean Vuong's The Emperor of Gladness, and it's so good. It's so good. But I took the sleeve off just because it was in my bag and I just didn't want it getting ruined. But now I can't remember where I put it, so I've just got the blank cover. It's sprayed edges, orange and black sprayed edges. It's so good. It's so good. I love this book so much. I got it from a bookstore that's local to near where my brother lives, and it's like the signed version, and I was so excited when I got it. Ocean Vuong he's such a good writer. If you haven't read his books, please just do it. It was just amazing. I got so caught up in the story, like I think I was like not even dreaming about it, but you know when it's just in your head, like invested in it. It's basically about this boy who is lying to his mum that he's gone to college, but really he's just run away, and he ends up, I don't want to spoil it too much, but he ends up living with this elderly lady who's got dementia and who's slowly getting worse, and they end up forming this really nice bond. Such a good piece of work that shows dementia in a very real and raw way, and the way that it's dealt with and the way that the main character deals with it it's just amazing. And I really recommend this book. Whether you know someone with dementia or not, like there's so much more to it than that, but it's highlighted in such a good way, and I just think everyone should read his books really. But yeah, this is probably like my favourite. I think I gave this 5 stars because it's just so good. It's amazing. I think I might reread On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous again. Like after reading this, it's made me just want to reread it, so that might happen in the next couple of months. This is the latest book that I've read. It's called Monsters, What Do We Do with Great Art by Bad People by Claire Deidre. I bought this book ages ago and I just haven't got around to it as much as I wanted to. I just don't think I was really in the mood to read non-fiction, and then one day when I was choosing my next book I was like, no, I'm finally ready to read it now. And I really am glad I read it. It was very interesting. It took me a while to get through, I will say that, but I think that's normally the case with non-fiction books with me. I think I just like time to digest it as I'm reading it. Like I don't want to read like chapters or pages at a time. I want to read a chapter, put it down, process it, think about it, and then move on to the next one. It did take me a while to get through it, but I'm kind of glad that I let myself take the time, because at one point I was like, oh, maybe I should start reading something else because I'm taking so long to get through it. But I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I've stuck with it. I think it's a very prevalent issue that a lot of us trying to figure out, can we listen to certain artists, can we enjoy their art and so on. Although no one really has the answer, it was really nice to hear about it in written form and see what she has to say and what her friends or her other artists have to say about the topic. And at one point I was like, oh, I really hope she gives me an answer and like then I can kind of follow suit and do what she says. But I'm actually really glad that she didn't, because she kind of leaves it open to be like, this is what I think, but I can't say this for definite. It's kind of the point that she doesn't know. None of us know what to do with it. All we can do is talk about the topic with like-minded people and with people that think the opposite to us, and kind of all just collectively gather our thoughts on that. And it's very, I think it's down to each different person on what they decide to do with that and if they can enjoy the art or if they can't. I don't think there's one definitive answer, which is very interesting. I really enjoyed it. A very good book to read, and again, very digestible. She puts it in a way that's funny and understandable, and it doesn't feel like you're being lectured. It feels like you're having a conversation with someone about it, which I really enjoy, especially in non-fiction books. You don't always get that. So I very much recommend this one. And then the last book I'm gonna be talking about in this video is Sister Outsider by Audre Lorde. I haven't finished it yet. I'm about probably halfway through maybe, and I'm really enjoying it. It's kind of full of snippets from her essays or speeches or letters or poetry that she's done throughout her life, or throughout her life as a writer, should I say, and it's really good. It's so thought-provoking. First book I've read by Audre Lorde, and I'm definitely going to be picking up her other books as soon as I can, because she writes with such an intelligence and such an understanding of the world that I admire so much, and could only wish to think and write like her. It's so interesting to hear her experiences through her own voice, through essays or through interviews or through letters that she's written throughout her life. It's not just one book that's been written in one go. It's little pockets of it, and like how her mind has changed or how her thoughts have differed through the years. It's just very, very good. So I'm really, really enjoying it. But yeah, that is all the books that I've been reading in the past few weeks, past couple of months. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed me rambling on about these books. If you have any suggestions of what I should read next, or if you want any more book recommendations, just let me know. I really enjoy making videos like these where it's just sitting down at the camera and talking about what I love, whether that be reading, books, writing, poetry. It's nice just to be able to talk about it, and thank you so much for watching.